I just risked my job to spend $375,534.34 on these billboards right here. So I'm going to tell you the story of how we got here.
Make no mistake, girl, I still love you.
This is Professor Mintz here. First thing that you have to know here is that everything at Cluely follows one marketing thesis. And I think everyone should be following this too. It's to swing big and swing fast. To swing big means to take big bets because no meaningful outcomes ever come from the small bets. For example, we spent $400,000 on these billboards and we saw, wow, these are getting millions of views. Everyone is reposting them. We created a cultural moment which can't even be priced. And so this was worth it. This was successful. But if we were to have only spent $5K on some New York billboard and it didn't work out, we create a false negative. And we'd probably say, this doesn't work. When in reality, we probably just didn't swing big enough on that. We probably didn't spend enough money on that. And to swing fast means to take these bets very quickly. Find what works, double down on it, and move on. Find what doesn't work, scrap it, move on. This comes with a caveat though, because obviously when we're swinging big, we're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars. So, I like to say more, swing big carefully and swing fast carefully. Honestly, if we didn't take like 5 extra minutes to think, is this actually worth it? We'd probably burn through millions of dollars very quickly, which we honestly already are, but we're just like thinking and being a little more smart about it. And so this marketing thesis held very true when that $375,000 billboard opportunity came in our inbox from a fellow named Samuel. He intruded our email inbox saying, yo, these New York Times billboards usually cost $800,000, but I'll give it to you guys for $375,000. And we immediately just said, bet, we'll take it, let's do it. And it's really funny seeing everybody analyze the thought process behind these billboards, because I've seen some LinkedIn posts where people are like, wow, this design, it may look simple, but a huge amount of genius brain power went into this. Honestly, to give you the truth, we probably spent a total of about 2 hours and sending over the final copy to the billboard company. Instead of hiring a designer for $10,000 to make the billboard copy for us, Roy was literally like, let's just do black on white text. And we were all like, yup. And we all just went for it. Is that usually your first idea is probably gonna be your best idea. And even if you're gonna think of a marginally better idea, maybe a 10% better idea, like an hour down the line, it's not even worth it, because the amount of time that you spent thinking of that 10% better idea, you could have just came up with the next idea that 100x's your company, versus just like, let's like optimize our copy a little bit. It is not worth spending our time. We just need to swing big, swing fast, move on. So we finalized all of our first billboard designs and threw them out into the mean streets of San Francisco. We came up with a bunch of ratchety ass ones like never loop in your tech guy, never ask a dumb question again. We spent $15 million on marketing. They honestly sound hella stupid, but we were pretty confident that this would cut through the noise. So we used $110,000 to put up those SF billboards, and we tracked the metrics and the sentiment of what billboards are being posted online and what people are remembering the most. And what we found was the most polarizing one. Hi, I'm Roy and I built this cheating tool copy, because people were just like, yo, this sounds stupid. And then we were like, okay, that's the one to pick because everyone is talking about it. Let's go with that one. And we know billboards aren't gonna be the most converting thing ever. So we just wanted to make a cultural moment and we thought that's the best one to do it. So let's go. We knew that we had copy that worked, and we just wanted to make sure that it doesn't sound too corporate-y. You don't want to be like that one company in the TikTok comments that's trying to trend hop all the time. We wanted to sound like a human. We want to sound as Gen Z as possible. A small side note is we actually submitted another design where we say, hi, my name is Donald Trump and I endorse this product. And that one actually got rejected because it's hella illegal. But if it ever does become legal, then we will definitely be using that in the future. And to any startups watching this, feel free to copy it because that's hella funny. And we are so confident that that would go viral. But just prepare to get sued if you use that. Good. So that's the full story of the billboards. I wish this story was longer for you guys. You have to move as fast as possible, take as many calculated bets as possible, find what works, double down on it, repeat, find what doesn't work, scrap it, move on. And that is the Cluely philosophy. And honestly, even if you don't have money, you should be able to still do this. You can still take bets. I grew my old company's Instagram to 100,000 followers without spending a single dollar on anything, just organic content and taking big bets. So make sure you subscribe. And as always, I'm very happy to answer any questions in the comments about our thought process. That's about it. So I'll see you. Peace. Is that good?